Okay, hi everybody. Today we're going to be doing section 2.3, which is subtracting integers and finding the distance on a number line. Okay, so first let's kind of talk about subtraction. When we have 10 minus 5, okay, you should know 10 minus 5 is 5. Just grab my pen here. And if we have 10 plus negative 5, this was from our last lesson. So what we do is we think, okay, first we look different signs. One's positive, one's negative. Okay, different signs means you subtract the 2 and take the sign of the bigger number. Well, so I subtract 10 and 5, I get 5. Take the sign of the bigger number. 10 is positive, that's the bigger number. It would be positive 5. These two things are equal. This would be a true sentence that 10 minus 5 is the same thing as 10 plus negative 5. Now, the reason why I just did this with you is to tell you about the subtracting integers rule. What you do when you are subtracting integers, see how they're subtracting? You're going to change it to an addition problem. Okay? To do that, you add its additive inverse. Okay, so I'm going to give you the steps if you're not quite sure about what this is. What we did was we changed the subtraction to addition, and we added the inverse of the second number. That's the additive inverse. So, let's do one. Here are my steps. Over here on the right, you're going to put a box of steps and follow along as I do that example over there. We have, it says to keep the first number, 9. Make the subtraction into addition. Subtraction, addition. Take the inverse of the second number, 14, make it negative 14. And now you're going to follow your integer addition rules. Different signs, subtract the 2, take the sign of the bigger number. Negative 14 is bigger than the 9, so we take the negative sign there. Now, some of you may be able to do it without changing to addition. If you can, if you are one of those people that can look at this problem and give me the answer, I'm okay with you not changing it to addition. Okay? And we will go over that in class. On this video, I'm going to change them to addition for those students who may be having a little trouble. Keep the first number, negative 10. Change it to addition, opposite of 8, negative 8. These parentheses just mean that that's a negative 8, not multiplication. Negative 10 plus negative 8, same signs. Add them, keep their sign. There you go. Change this one to addition. 15 plus, opposite of negative 4, 4. 15 plus 4 is 19. Something you kind of should notice on this problem here, see how there's two negative signs next to each other? Two negative things equal a positive. Those two negatives, right away you can make them, the subtract and the negative, make them a positive sign. It's just addition then. Again, I see two negative signs. Make that addition, 7, bring down your negative 10. Negative 10 plus 7 is negative 3. Okay. Let's see this one here. We have 25 plus opposite of 32, negative 32. Different signs, subtract them and take the sign of the bigger number. We have, that's 5, 7. 32 is bigger than 25, so it's negative 7. All right, let's see how many more of these I put up here. How about I leave those 4 for you to do? So 6, 7, 8, and 9, you're going to do on your own. Okay, so pause for a second, complete those, we'll go over those in class. Okay. Part 2, so you're going to write down Part 2. Again, you do not have to write down the objective and the section. Again, you should have the section at the top already in your notebook. Part 2, find the distance on a number line. Okay, so we have a number line here. I have negative 4 and I have 2. And the problem is saying to find the distance between negative 4 and 2. In order to do that, well, one, you could draw out the number line and you could count. Okay, if you count, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so my answer would be 6. Or you could take the absolute value of the difference of the numbers. So what I mean by that, let's grab a pen. We have negative 4 and 2, so subtract those, minus 2, and take the absolute value of that. Negative 4 minus 2 is the same thing as negative 4 plus negative 2, which is the same thing. Negative 4, negative 2 is negative 6. Take the absolute value of negative 6, you will get 6. Notice we're talking about a distance, okay? Distance cannot be negative. That's why I'm telling you to take the absolute value. It must be a positive answer. You cannot have a negative distance. So these answers cannot be negative. Okay, no matter which way we count, there's still 6 spaces between those two numbers. All right, so we'll do one more. I'm going to delete out this one or cross it out. Okay, find the distance between each pair of integers. So I told you to take the absolute value of their difference. Negative 30 minus negative 22, absolute value. Absolute value, negative 30, if you want to change it to addition, it would become plus 22. Negative 30 plus 22, we subtract the 2, take the sign of the bigger, so it would be negative 8. Absolute value of negative 8 is 8. Okay, I should see you write it like this. Some of you may write this, so this is the optional step. I should see that, and then you tell me what the answer is. Okay, that's it for today. Have a good night.